What's up, Queen Latrice? What's up? What's up? What's good with you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Back in the number one spot. What's good? What's good? The Bears should be joining shortly. I think I'm coming through loud and clear. I hope my voice is just a little bit better. My voice trying to recover, trying to get a little, you know, my voice trying to get back to where it was. Um, I'm going to spend the first 30 minutes on a rant about what's going on in the country right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Urge said, look, Latrice up there, right? What's up? What's up, Queen? What's up, baby?
Number one spot. Hey, let's do it. Queen of the stream. Queen of the stream. 1, 2, 3.
The Queen of the stream. What's up? What's up, Latrice? Happy Saturday. That what's up? That what's up?
Happy Saturday.
Hey, bro, I can hear you good. I can hear you good.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, I got my little chest here. I can't. I'm gonna be able to read the comments, but you got to read it to me.
She said that pollen was no joke. I saw the pollen count for Georgia, and it was outrageous. She said, "Hey, baby."
Yeah.
Latrice said, "Hey,
what's
baby."
Up, what's up? I see you, baby.
Well, Latrice, I'm going to spend about a good 20, 25 minutes just expressing myself about what's happening in the country right now. Because it's a shame, it's sad. But, for 4 years, I tried to tell them. 4 years. Brian C is in here.
Hey, what's up, Brian? What's up? I see you.
Years.
What's up?
4 years. 4 years. So when we get to 10 minutes, then I'm going to start my rant. And bro, you said you're just going to let me talk. You're not going to really say anything? Will is up in here. Good. Will said,
hey, what's up?
All the time.
Yeah, God is good all the time. God is good. What's up, Will? What's up, bro? Got our peoples in here. That what's up.
What's good? I'm glad y'all took a little time out of your day to come and chill with us for about 1 hour and 10 minutes. I am so glad
that's
of that.
Up. I appreciate that.
Very weird, true. I got a very weird and true alien story. Yeah. Latrice said she got that number one spot. That's right.
Yeah, she always gonna be number one. She always gonna be number one. You feel me?
Yeah, ever since we did the Latrice is the number one queen. All the time. But I got a crazy alien story to tell y'all about.
And don't forget Miss Knott.
It's just been declassified.
Don't forget Miss Knott, she's the queen too. She's the queen of the show too. So shout her out.
Yes, absolutely. But I got a crazy, declassified, supposedly true story dealing with aliens. Telling you, something out of a sci-fi movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You already heard, bro. I told you about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be crazy. But yeah, I got a lot to get off my chest because I did not want to be as low. What about now?
What happened?
Hold on. They're saying my mic is low. What about now? Am I
I can hear
coming through a
you.
little bit louder?
Yeah, I hear you. Hear you good.
Am I good,
They
y'all?
can hear, they can hear you in there?
Am I good?
'Cause I can hear you good. In here, I can hear you good.
They're saying they can barely hear me in there. I'm just gonna get closer to the mic.
I can hear you good
I'm
in
gonna get
here.
close to the mic. You hear me pretty good. Maybe just
Yeah, I
them
hear you real
in the
good.
living
Yeah.
room. Because they listen. Mom is watching us, so you know.
Yeah, shout out to the Watson family in
What about
there
now?
watching. My
Am I
mom,
coming through now?
sister, my brother
Okay,
in there watching.
okay.
So they keep
Let me let
they
me go
keeping
ahead and
up
get
on us, what's going on
let
this
me go
thing.
ahead and get
So
started, bro.
shout out to the family.
Absolutely. Let me get started. I gotta give shout out to the Almighty. Don't be
Yeah.
obsessed with getting more material things. Be relaxed with what you have. Since God assured us, I'll never let you down, never walk off and leave you. Amen. And one more,
Yeah, God's good.
whenever I hold back the rain or send locusts to eat up the crops, the rain, send the crops, or send an epidemic on my people, if they pray to me and repent and turn away from their evil, from the evil they have been doing, then I will heal them in heaven, forgive their sins, and make their land prosperous again. Amen.
Amen. God is
So,
good, bro.
you know,
Everybody put him first.
let me
Pray
just talk.
and believe and have faith in him.
I just want to express myself. And look, everybody is free to chime in, but I just want to say, for 4 years, for 4 years, we were saying this would happen. For 4 years, we were saying
He
this, bro. And not only me, you, Latrice, Matt, and a few other people were saying this was going to happen. All right. We tried to
did.
warn them. Once he got back in there, he was going to tank the economy.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying this, we got called Trump haters. We got
Mm-hmm.
banned. We got suspended.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Our YouTube channel got taken away from us. People said we was putting up fake news for
Yeah.
4 years. We were telling them that if he got back in there, he was going to crash the economy. All right. And look where we at. And let me tell you something. I hate that I'm right. I hate that I'm right. I would much rather have been wrong about all of this, you know. And what's crazy about it is that it did not have to come to this.
No.
This is all about one man's ego.
That's
This
it.
makes absolutely no
No
sense.
sense.
It took Joe Biden 4 years to get our economy
It
back
did. It did.
in a decent. Everything was not perfect, but he turned it around. All
Yeah, he
right,
did.
that's a fact. All right, a year before Trump got reelected, they were taking credit for the great
Mm-hmm.
economy, the low
Mm-hmm.
unemployment,
Mm-hmm.
the job numbers were correct. The stock market was breaking records, and they took credit for it.
Mm-hmm.
And now it took Joe Biden 4 years to turn this thing around, and he's crashing it in less than 3 months. How you take an economy? This is your second time.
Mm-hmm.
Obama gave you a great economy,
Mm-hmm.
and you crashed that. Joe Biden cleaned your shit up, and it took you 2.5 months to destroy it. And not only is it that bad, they're saying that he could send the world into a depression, not just America. It's already bad that we may be headed towards a recession, and some people are saying a depression. But they're saying that he's going to take the world economy too, because
Dang.
we're all intertwined with each other with the
Dang.
trade over these tariffs.
Dang.
See, this is what happens when you don't have any adult there to try to stop him from this. What happens when you surround yourself with a bunch of yes men that's scared to tell you
Mm-hmm.
the truth.
Mm-hmm.
This is ridiculous.
You telling me? You telling
me? I got a 401k. My 401k took a huge hit. I've been reading online. A lot of people are complaining about their retirements being wiped out. And what's mind-boggling is the excuses coming from Trump supporters. All right, you know, let me show you some of the excuses they're making. It's mind-boggling. All right, did you see Fox News is telling people to just sacrifice your retirement for Trump? See, they can't blame Biden no more. They can't blame. This is all on Trump, bro. This is all on Trump. This is his whole idea with these stupid tariffs. Now they're saying just sacrifice. Be a patriot and sacrifice your retirement. Be a patriot and pay high prices. It'll pay off in the long run.
So basically, what they're saying, bro, get Trump a pass. So what they're saying, get his motherfucker pass, right? You know he fucking up.
We need to just
give him a pass. Don't worry about it. Fuck that. I'm worrying about it. And I'm worried about my people. You see what I'm saying? And you know what? I see now that people that vote him, the people that vote him in there, I don't think they like their own country. To put that motherfucker, no, he don't know what the hell he doing. Trump do not know what the fuck he doing. And that's the God honest truth. And he don't. And a lot of supporters know it too. But they asshole. Because they'll rather let the country go to hell because they pissed off for what reason, then put somebody there intelligent that can run this shit. So I'm worried about my people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, Latrine.
Fucked up.
Exactly. Let me keep going. Judge Janine said, who cares about 401k? Who cares?
See that?
Who cares about inflation?
See that?
Who cares about high prices? You know, it's not that big of a deal that your retirement's being wiped out.
Wow.
Who cares? You know? So all of a sudden, none of this stuff matters. And then Tim Burchett went on CNN and low-key trying to blame it on Biden. Low-key trying to blame it on Biden. So his supporters are gonna never hold him accountable for nothing. They're never gonna hold him accountable for nothing. But I just want to go back to the 4 years we were trying to warn people. We were trying to tell them, you know, we got called Trump haters.
Yeah.
We got told that, oh, we just got Trump derangement. You remember the night he won? A lot of his supporters came in and said, I told you so. See, the reason why I was so convinced he's going to lose, because I never would have thought, okay, you got a guy that tried to overthrow the government. He tanked the economy the first time. He stole documents. He's a convicted felon. He's been convicted of sexual assault. All right? And you would have never, I would have never thought that people would put him back in there after all the stuff he's done. I never
thought he
could imagine that.
And you're right. I never thought he did.
And you throw in the fact that you had 30 members of his cabinet that went public pleading with people not to put him back in there because they say he will destroy the country. All right? These people told us that he was not fit to be the president. And you think if he tried to overthrow the government, that would be enough to say, okay, this guy's not. Anybody else, if it had been Obama, Bush, even Biden, trying to overthrow the government, they would have never stood a chance. I don't know what it is about Trump that why people give him a pass on all this crazy shit he's done, but it makes no logical sense.
It don't.
And just
you don't.
I had people like Mark C that told me that Joe Biden was going to crash the economy. I had people saying that the world will respect America once Trump got back in office. Where are the Trump 2024 people at? Because all the shit I said about him for the last 4 years is coming true. Now, on election night, you remember, a lot of people came in there telling us, we told you going to win. And what I said on election night, they thought we were going to go up on a rock. I said, well, now y'all going to see now what I've been saying. Did I not say that?
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to sit back, and now y'all going to see what I've been saying for 4 years.
And now you see it. Now they see it. That's what I say. You listen, D. You don't have to keep explaining. You have to keep explaining it because these people see it. They looking at the news like you look at the news. That's what you get most of your information from the news. And then believe me, you bro, it's not a pretty look. It's not a pretty look where you see shit that's happening bad back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. The shit is not good, D. And you say this shit gonna happen. And look where we at. Look where we at.
Yeah, 4 years. 4 years.
When I take God and Jesus, get them criminals out of that White House. Because it was hard to get them out the first time. What you think that hell and water gonna get them out this time? But the people, let me clap, D, clap for the people around the world. They out there marching. Shout out to them.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like a million of them.
But what's terrifying is you got people like up until Trump took office, there used to be checks and balances on the president. Now there's nobody there to check him. Nobody. Republicans are too afraid to challenge him. So we're literally seeing George Conway, Kellyanne Conway's husband, broke down in tears the other day. After the economy, the stock market crashed, he broke down in tears because he said he cannot believe that there are people that can stop him, is not doing anything to stop him from destroying the country. And I've gone to Republican, I've gone to pro-Trump news sites, and I went into the comments to see how they're responding to the stock market tanking and the economy about to crash.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's not necessarily true, because now a lot of countries are basically saying not to do business with America. Did you see what Macron said? Macron basically said we need the world, we need to pull away from America right now until we figure out what's going on with them. Did you see that, Brian? Other countries are now going around us now. They don't even want to deal with us anymore because of Trump. They think it's crazy. I went on Republican.
He is. He crazy.
No, they're not. Because guess what? Guess what, Brian? No, guess what? Nobody knows where Trump get these numbers from. See, you're saying that, Brian, because you believe other countries coming to the table. Yes, they're leaving us out. They're not even talking to us anymore. And that's not a good thing, Brian. And everybody's saying, where did Trump get those numbers from? They believe he just made those numbers up because they went to the whitehouse.com website and those numbers are totally different. So did he get a bunch of yes man to come up with some imaginary numbers and say, this is why we're doing the tariffs? You can't trust everything he's saying, Brian. That's one thing I noticed about Brian. Exactly, man. That's one thing I know.
What's up, my white bro? I see.
And a lot of MAGA people, they believe everything. They believe everything that Trump and Elon Musk tell them. If they say, "Oh, this is fraud," they believe it. If Trump says we're getting screwed, they believe it. Trump, I mean, okay, Brian, okay, yeah, they said those numbers are made up. So I guess Brian believes so much of what Trump is saying. So he believes that the penguins are getting over too. You believe that, Brian? You believe that the penguins are getting over on America too? See what I'm talking about? He put tariffs on an island in Antarctica. But there's nothing but penguins on there, bro. So what? I'm assuming that everybody, yes, there's nobody even on the damn island. And he put tariffs on Antarctica, bro. So the penguins got to pay tariffs too. The penguins got to pay tariffs too.
Really?
Yes. But Brian, he believes everything Trump tells him, and a lot of MAGA people believes everything Trump tells them. Yeah, this is dumb. Brian, no, this makes no logical sense. And then you
Yeah,
throw
he
in the
know.
fact that
He
the
know.
dollar has decreased, bro. The American dollar is tanking, bro. The American dollar is tanking because of this shit. All right. And now you got Republicans, bro. Exactly. 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 And North Korea. Exactly. Yeah, he's just trolling right now. He's just trolling. He's just trolling. All right. Now it's gotten so bad, bro, that you got Ted Cruz, Ben Shapiro. They panicking right now. You know why they panicking? Because
But
they believe that he's destroying the Republican brand right now, which is what he's doing. He's destroying the Republican brand right now. Yes,
because
yeah,
people around
absolutely.
because you know why? Because people around the world hate them. They hate them because of Trump, and they ain't doing anything about it.
Yeah,
So yeah, people go piss with them. They in
Ted
it.
Cruz,
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Ted, right.
they
Ted
mad.
Cruz came out and said, and Ted Cruz a lying asshole, but he's right. Ted Cruz said that if America goes into a recession, they're gonna get wiped out in the midterms. It's a wrap. They're gonna get wiped out. And let me tell you something. If they get wiped out, I think they're gonna either impeach Trump or they're gonna
It's
remove
gonna
the
be
25th
Democrat.
Amendment on him.
It's gonna be
Is what they're gonna
Democrat.
do.
You on, bro?
I've been going to primarily Republican
You blanked out, but you
pro-Trump
back on.
websites.
You back in.
I've been going to pro-Trump websites just to see what people are saying. And overwhelmingly, people are worried. People are worried. They're saying that the inflation is going up, their retirement is being wiped out. They're about to make cuts to Medicare and Medicaid, Social Security. All this stuff is about to be affected by this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The number one reason they put him in office was because of the economy, was because inflation. Yes, yes. I mean, there's
Mm-hmm.
almost panic right now. Did y'all see? Exactly, man. Did y'all see people out here? There's been a world, and the media is not showing this. All this protesting across the country against
That's what
Trump.
I'm talking
I
about.
mean, they even
Yeah.
had people protesting here in the city, and people don't
Right
really
now.
protest down here like that.
Right now they're doing it.
Yeah, they don't. In my city, people don't really protest like that. I can't recall the
Not
last
like
time
this.
somebody protested
But we
in my city. There was a lot of
but we
people
need it though.
that
We
protested
need
in
that though.
my city. Yes, it's all over the world, all over the
Mad,
world
my nigga.
against Trump and
We are
Elon
mad.
Musk.
Fuck that.
Man, exactly, exactly. And that's not the
Mm-hmm.
first time it ever happened. That's the first time something like that. You got countries that hate each other unified against America. You know, there are a lot of conspiracy theories floating online about Trump right now. I've heard everything from him trying to take it on purpose. Uh, absolutely, absolutely, Patrice,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. I've been hearing
Come on
saying
now.
that he's doing this for Putin. I've been hearing it a lot on a lot of websites. People saying that Putin is controlling him, that he's some kind of agent. People trying to come to a rationale as to why he's deliberately destroying the country like this.
For
You
no
know, you
reason.
know what's crazy? Yeah, you know what's crazy about all of this is Bush crashed the economy when the time he was in office.
But
Obama
D, hold on,
fixed it.
excuse me, cut y'all. But you know he put
And
tariffs on every other country, but he did not put it on Russia.
yeah, everything.
You know he didn't do Russia, did he?
Yeah. But Obama thanked the country, right? There was a revolt against Obama when they put Trump in. All right. So they punished
Mm-hmm.
Democrats. The Republicans trashed the economy. Democrats fixed it, and they punished the Democrat for not fixing it fast enough. All right? Because they voted in Trump because Joe Biden and Kamala did not fix Trump's first disaster fast enough. And then another thing what I'm tripping off of, Trump is telling people, oh, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. Yes, exactly, Matt and Latrice. Yes, exactly. That's what a lot of people do because this is going to benefit the rich. But listen, though, listen. A lot of people took their frustration out on Joe Biden for not fixing Trump's recession. And Trump keeps saying that, oh, everything's going to be okay. Oh, just give it time. It'll all work out. But did he not say that during COVID? You remember when COVID struck, oh, it's just going to go away. Oh, everything's just going to be okay. Meanwhile, you have people dying left and right. Yep, exactly, man, exactly. Oh, everything, you know, when COVID hit, he was telling everybody, oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. And when all the results came out, we had the most deaths in the world. And it took us into a recession. And Joe Biden, he got blamed for a recession that was caused because of COVID. That was a world recession. But yet people took it out of him and put in Trump. How do we go? Let me show you something, bro. Look at this shit, bro. This was literally just 6 months ago. We went from the envy of the world. We went from the envy of the world to this in less than 2.5 months. We went from the envy of the world. We had one of the best recoveries of COVID to this in less than 2.5 months. Unbelievable. And it is mind-boggling.
I think his supporters for this, they hate their own country for putting that clown in there. So thank you, his supporter. Thank you. See what y'all did? This shit on y'all.
Let me ask Brian a direct question. And I mean this with all due respect. For 4 years, Brian, and not just you, but a lot of Trump supporters, y'all were outraged about the economy. Even though we were doing good, better, a whole lot better. Y'all was outraged. Y'all said Joe Biden had to go. The last 4 years, that's all I heard.
Yeah.
But now that Trump is in office, why y'all not mad? Where is the anger?
Now this right here's for people. I'll be man. You know what?
Why y'all not upset?
Sometimes you just can't fit stupid. Just gotta let stupid just play out on himself. And maybe it'll make sense after a while. Because it's going to make sense with these stupid people that still thinking stupid. Do you see what we see? I mean, really? Come on, my people. People out here fucking mad.
Yeah. And
this man don't know what the hell he doing in that White House. Bro.
But look, let me tell you. You remember on election night, you had clowns coming up in there and leaving comments on our channel laughing when Trump won. Remember that? Remember that stupid shit?
Yeah, and I told him do that shit no more.
Crawl up on the road.
Don't do that no more.
Hold on. They thought we were
Don't play that.
Yeah. Latrice, I've seen my 401k was doing great under Joe Biden. It was doing great. And now I'm seeing my retirement being wiped off the map, just wiped out. I'm pretty sure if you got 401k, you're not happy seeing.
Well, once again, let me thank his supporters. Every time you say something stupid, I'm going to thank his supporters. Thank y'all. Thank you.
But, right. But here's my thing, man. And here's my thing, is that they thought when he won on election night, I was like, okay, now they're going to see. Didn't I say that? I said, now they're gonna see. You notice how quiet they are now? You know,
they seeing it now.
Seem to get worse and worse. Now let me show you something. Let me show you something. Rand Paul came out and said that the last time they tried this shit, they said the last time, he said, if you don't vote, you don't have a right to complain. Brian said that. But listen.
I don't pay no attention. Until he started, until he say, it's down that deep. Until I respond to him, he got to say, yeah, you right there. Trump, yeah, he fucking up. And I'm pissed off. Till then, if he ain't mad at Trump for what he doing, damn you, Brian. Rat. Damn you, rat.
Rand Paul. Rand Paul is one of the Republicans that's sounding the alarm about these tariffs and how it's going to hurt Republicans. He said the last time that this has been done, every time they've done tariffs, there have been recessions. Every time. All right? And Rand Paul said this could hurt the Republicans for the next 60 years. He could literally destroy the Republicans.
Good.
Because people will be outraged over this shit, bro.
The man literally destroying the country.
All right?
He's destroying the country.
Yeah. Now, you think these town halls, people are losing their mind, and you see all this outrage at these town halls? It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. Because now people's retirements are being destroyed now.
See what I'm talking about?
This is only going to get worse. And we're not, now these countries are responding to us now. And we haven't really felt the full brunt of it yet. We really have not felt the full brunt of this yet. My uncle is mad, and I asked him about his 401k, and he told me to fuck off. And I drove by his house. Oh, really? Really? Okay. Matt said that my uncle is MAGA. And I asked him about his 401k, and he told me to fuck off and hung up. I drove by his house. Trump flag not up anymore.
So he mad. So he and his uncle, right?
Yep.
See what I'm talking about?
Yep.
It ain't fun to game no more now. This shit is real, ain't it? But let me tell it to that rat. You gonna tell him I'm saying it to the rat. I'm trying to cut you off and let you go in. But Brian gonna tell me I shouldn't say nothing because I didn't vote, right? Hell no. But let me ask him this. Why he supporting a demon?
Call him Brian.
You know what I'm saying? Why he voted for Trump? Why he support Trump? Tell me that. And he see the shit going on and he ain't pissed about it. So don't come talk to me until you come correct, rat. Till then, don't say nothing to me. Because I'm mad.
You can up a little, bro.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
But let me say this. Around the country, believe we're headed towards a recession and possibly a depression. You know, we're seeing less and less time now in people out shopping. And am I still on? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you good. Go ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay. But people are saying there's less foot traffic out when they go out and shop. And there, people are saying that is the first indication that we could be headed towards a recession. Okay. Now, when I go out, next time I'm going to look around and see if I can see a difference when I go shopping. But yeah, but man, I wish that the people that voted for Trump had to deal with the result of his action. I just hate. But people are noticing around the country that they're seeing less and less people out shopping. But I wish that people who voted for Trump, only them had to deal with this crazy shit we're seeing now. Why do we all got to suffer? Because of people being stupid. All right? And
That's
being
right.
dumb.
That's
I
right.
just wish everybody, I wish they was only impacted by it and not the Kamala supporters. Because now we all got to suffer because of this. All right? And let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. All right? This right here. All right? This right here is going viral. Read that. What is it saying?
You know, I'm far back.
Look at that.
Fucking told you. And she right. Hell, you told him. Everybody.
See that?
Hey, it's funny but not funny. Because I'm mad about this shit. But yeah, you told him too. We all told him. She
Here's
right.
another one. Here's another one.
I told so. I hate to say it. Told so. I hate to say it too.
Here's
now,
another one.
Yeah, we do. We do. We do. Oh yes. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, we do. And I wish they could have went on and put you on up in there. I really do. We miss you. We miss you. Kamala, we need you. We need you. Make sense out of this shit. Because this shit about to go to hell, bro.
Now, Kamala gave a speech. Yep. Kamala gave a speech the other day.
Yeah.
But Brian, you did not say that when Biden was the president. All of a sudden, y'all was going in on. Brian said, Derek, it's only been 2 days. Don't the Bible tell us to have patience? You trust more in man than you trust in. You got to be out of your mind. I don't trust more in man than I trust in my own mind.
He trust Trump.
But
he trust Trump.
No.
Derek, how you can fit his mouth tell you about who you trust? Besides, we trust in God, because I don't trust that damn man, but God and Jesus. You trust Trump. You are a Trump supporter, so you shouldn't say nothing, but say, "Damn, I fucked up." That's all I want to hear from you, right? Move on, Brian. Move on.
What I don't understand about y'all
is
under the last 4 years, man, y'all gave
just don't want to admit. Told y'all.
Y'all gave
and look where we at.
Business. Y'all told me y'all didn't have no patience for Joe. Joe gotta go. Joe
did. Go. I witnessed that.
Everything patient is up. Joe gotta go. Y'all had no patience with Joe. But
Joe did.
Trump is deliberately taking our economy, and y'all telling me, oh, it's not a big deal. Oh, everything will be okay. Don't worry about it.
This man literally on TV telling us, I'm gonna fuck y'all up, pretty much. And they ain't mad off that. They okay with that. Man,
but
look,
look,
the stupid.
Did you see?
Look at all these people. I'm looking at CNN now. Look at this. Look at these people around the world. Look at this. Look at all these people out. About 1 million of them.
Brian,
you see this? People tired of this shit. Brian, you should be tired of it too.
No, you were complaining about our economy, about inflation, about all the stuff Trump is destroying right now. You were complaining about that. You and all the other MAGAs were. Don't come here like you wasn't. Don't come here like you wasn't. Complaining about his policy.
Was. Come on, Brian. Was. Come on, was. He was. He was. But he was.
Brian, how can you say that? Can you? And I'm not trying to question your faith. But Brian, you support a man. That's support taken from the poor and given to the rich.
Yeah. You support a man. This rat walked into that. He should know. He should know better. He should know better than that. Get out of here.
That's USAID giving aid to poor people around the country that
You
didn't
better
have
tell
any
me.
food to eat. You support a man who believes in taking care of the poor. He ended cancer research. All right, that people retirements have been destroyed.
Ending food lunches
right
for
now.
poor kids.
People are struggling. Yes, free lunch is about to disappear, and you fine with that? You cool? So you telling me I don't have a reason to be outraged that poor people are going to suffer even more now? I don't have a reason to be outraged over that. But there are people, bro. Exactly, man. Exactly. Right, Latrice, man. Exactly. And I want
Y'all
to beat
get it.
up on
I
Brian,
can't read what y'all
but I
saying
don't
because
understand. I just don't
the words too small. I'm sitting back. I'm on his phone,
bro,
but I know y'all tearing that rat up. He need to hear that.
I feel and I want to beat up on Brian, but I just feel like Brian is
No.
disloyal to
You
his
ain't beating him
party.
up. You just telling him the truth. You're not beating him up. You telling him the truth with love because the fact that he knows the truth. Brian see the news. Brian know what's going on. So you really had to tell him, but because it come from Derek. Derek talking about it. Everybody is talking about it. You turn the scene in right now. Look at all this. Look at all these people. And I am so proud to see this.
So
and it's about time. It's about goddamn time.
When I said that they're taking free lunch away from children, who a lot of times that's the only meal they will have for the day, just so they can give tax cuts to the rich. You said that something about, what do you say about a man don't work, a man? Yeah, does the Bible also say a man that does not work does not eat? But what about these poor kids who have no control of their situations, who won't have any food to eat since they're taking away free lunch and they're eliminating food banks to give to the rich? Yes, they are. They are making cuts to it. They're taking $1 to $5 billion away from it to give tax breaks to the wealthy. Oh yeah. I'm glad you brought that up, man. I'm glad you brought that up. Let me tell you something. Yes, facts. USAID is being banished. All right. Look, if Obama, I'm just hypothetical. If Obama had done what Trump did, I'm done. I'm done with Obama. I would never support him again. If Biden had come in office doing this crazy shit, and they know that. I'm not loyal. I'm not loyal to a person. I'm not loyal to a party.
You own it for the right. You own it for the right. You own it for the right.
Matt made a great point. I believe that a lot of Trump supporters are so loyal to him that if the election was held tomorrow, they'll go right back in there and vote for him again, in spite of what he's doing right now.
Because I believe they hate their own country.
Programs,
they hate their own country.
Programs. Give me a list.
That's what I believe.
I don't think he cut programs that hurt poor people. I don't think he did that. You're trying to deflect to justify this crazy shit you're saying, bro. You're trying to do something that's independent. You can't defend that. You can't defend that, bro. That's cruel. To take food from poor people and people that are struggling and give it to the rich. You're basically blaming the rich. Blaming the poor for their situations. And not holding these greedy assholes accountable for being fucking greedy. You know that you never hear Brian say anything about rich people? It's always
he gonna come get on me. I don't vote. I ain't got nothing to say. That's what I'm talking about. We ain't getting on you.
Never hear Brian say
but then we nail in the coffin with him. Then we supposed to feel some kind of guilt. No, Brian, fuck that. Toughen up.
Yep.
You gonna get what you don't want to hear.
Yep. Sure did.
No, man. Not get what you want to hear. You gonna hear.
Sure did.
what you don't want to hear. That's the truth.
Yep. Damn sure it is.
You know the shit is wrong with going on, dog.
They did. Yep.
And Brian go to church.
They were calling
and Brian go to church.
The handout.
Really? But Brian, you go to church.
What you talking about, Brian? I'm asking you, are you okay with rich people getting that they taken away from programs that help poor people and hungry kids to give to the rich? Now I know
yes or no, Brian. Yes or no. Yes or no. That's all you want to hear. Yes or no.
But one thing I noticed about Brian will not criticize his party. He will always defend them to a fault.
Yeah.
No matter what you say about Trump, he's going to find a reason to defend them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of Trump supporters are like that. But let me talk about Kamala for a minute. Right-wing media is trying to call Kamala out for laughing about what's going on. I believe he does, man. I believe he does because Trump is doing it. I believe Brian support anything that Trump is doing. He supports it. I just believe he does.
Yeah, he do.
He has nothing really to say about Trump. All right. Yeah, exactly. But you know it's not going to be for everyone, Brian. You know that. And you know we're going to pay more money in taxes to fund this shit. You know that. Brian, come on, man. You're a smart dude, man. Come on, Brian. Stop acting stupid up in here. You know those tax breaks are going for the rich people. You know that. Why you think Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk was at his inauguration? Why you think Trump got the richest? Why you think Trump got the richest cabinet in history? He got his cabinet filled with billionaires and millionaires because they know he's going to take care of them. Come on, man. Exactly. We're not going to get anything. But let me talk about Kamala for a minute. Because right-wing media is in meltdown mode because Kamala, they said she was gloating and laughing about the stock market crash. She was not. All right. If y'all saw, I know y'all saw it. Yep, he did. He did, man. And you notice that Elon Musk
don't talk about that. We got way more bigger fish to fry than talk about Kamala. I wish she could have been the president. We talking about this demon there now, trying to get him out. So I don't care about she laugh because I'm mad right now who trying to run this country straight to hell. That's what I'm mad about. I ain't mad because she laughed. She got a right to laugh. You know what I'm saying? About worrying about that.
Right. Let me tell you what I think Kamala should do. Because right-wing media was already trolling her. Exactly, Matt. If Kamala was in office and the stock market was tanking, do you think Trump would have been quiet about this shit? You know he would not have been quiet about this shit. Matter of fact, Trump was rooting for the stock market to crash on the Biden. Remember? He said he hoped that it crashed on the Joe Biden. He was out there campaigning, holding rallies, holding press conferences, trashing Joe Biden. Now, when Kamala was speaking, I don't know if y'all saw it or not. I got the video on, but I'm afraid to play it because I don't want to get a strike. But you think I should play the video?
Yeah, play it for a minute.
You think I should play
Just for a second. Just for a second, not long.
Okay, I'm going to play the video. Because he's the president. You know one thing about me, bro? I never ran. When they came after me, I never ran.
Now you stood on it.
I never got mad.
You stand on business. You stand on business.
Years. I never.
You stand on business. No, you didn't. But you're in the kitchen. You staying there. Don't care how it is.
Because he's tired of hearing.
Because listen, if you know you're right, you shouldn't run nowhere. You stand up to them. You see what I'm saying? If you know you're right and what you were saying was right, so why run?
Here it is. Look at this. Right. Okay, I'm going to play this video right quick.
We are seeing organizations stay quiet. We are seeing those who are capitulating to clearly unconstitutional threats. And these are the things that we are witnessing each day in these last few months in our country. And it understandably creates a great sense of fear. Because, there were many things that we knew would happen.
Right, Latrice, right.
I'm not here, so I told you so.
Yeah, she right. She right. All right, stop it, dude. Stop it. Stop it. She right.
Many things. I'm not here, so I told you so.
There you go. That's what's up. And she right.
She has a right. She has the right to say that because she did tell us so. As a matter of fact, this video right here is going viral. Let me play this. Let me play this right here. This video is going viral right here. If I was her, I would say, I would get out there and run on this shit. I would get out here and tell the, all right, look at this. I don't know why my internet be dragging like this, bro.
That's not true.
He says everything. Come on, are we really taking his word for it?
I hate to say it, I told you so.
Tariffs on all imports that he has described would be a 20% sales tax, in essence, on basic necessities for the average American worker.
I hate to say it, I told you so.
I don't know why my shit is moving like that, but everything, we never said that. No, let me tell you, Brian, let me tell you something about Brian. Brian take it personal when you talk about Trump and Republicans. You know what I'm saying? He takes it personal. We're not attacking him. He take it as a personal attack that we're criticizing him.
Listen.
Right, exactly.
Listen.
Bro,
listen.
Let me tell you something. The time that we, the 4 years that we got attacked, did we get mad? Did I get mad?
No, I just gonna say that. So listen.
We got called mamas. Hold on. We got called mama's boys.
Yeah, we took our channel.
People said
for no reason. And most of that due to hating too. Motherfuckers want to hate on us and they hating on us. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't hate on nobody on this thing. You feel me? I don't waste my time and try to get on and hate on nobody. I waste my time to get on here and do all that beefing and shit. No, I'm not gonna do that because I'm a real one. You see what I'm saying? I don't play that because like I said it then, I'm saying it now. You feel what I'm talking about? If you cross me and I ain't did shit to you, don't even worry about coming back. We ain't never gonna be cool. That's on everything I love.
Hold on, Brian. Brian, did not a few comments ago you did attack my faith by saying that I believe more in man than God? Did you not just do that yourself? What you're accusing me of doing? Did you not invoke my faith by saying I believe more in man than God? And then you're gonna turn? No, Brian, you're just mad because your boy's screwing up and you don't like me talking about it. And a lot of supporters don't like me talking about it.
That's it.
To be outraged.
That's it.
At deliberately taking the economy. I have a right to be outraged about that. And I tried to tell y'all for 4 years he's gonna do that. We got harassed on here. We got attacked. Our channel got taken away. We got called mama's boys. We still got mama titties, and we stupid. We don't know what we talking about.
Yeah.
And look what we're seeing. They thought we was gonna
all over Trump.
After Trump got elected.
All over Trump.
Them clowns, y'all gonna see. I told those idiots. You did say something about that I had more faith in man than I do God. That's attacking my faith, right, Brian? Can you not attack my faith when you said that? You said I have more faith in man than God? Is that not an attack on my faith?
That's right.
How are you going to accuse me of something that you doing?
That's right.
I just think, again, you're the only Republican in here. And again, I don't want to come off like we're beating you up. All right? But everybody in this chat tried to warn y'all. Me, my brother, Latrice, Matt, we all for 4 years said that he was trash. And if you put him back in there, he's going to destroy the country. And look where we're at. Y'all didn't listen. Y'all didn't listen. And now we got to suffer because of this.
Yeah.
We got to suffer. And they're saying, bro,
and look, let me say this, D. Let me say this. 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 When I say when some, we get into somebody on this thing here or anybody, whoever, if we get into it, yeah, I'll be pissed and I hold grudges. I don't care. It take years, months, weeks when I talk back to you. But when I see that you ain't out here dogging me, hold up. If I see you out here dogging us, and you know what I'm saying, and you making good, listen, and you making good on your part, yeah, who knows, I can be your friend. But when I see you continue backdooring people, and you know what I'm saying, starting shit with people, no, I will never trust you. Not with me or my friends or in my circle, because you're a snake. And I don't deal with snakes. Because, once you bite me one, you're going to come right along, you're going to get it, you're going to try to bite me again. So no, I'd rather just stay on over there. Stay where you at. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we always be cool when I see you cool. You ain't with the mess. And I don't see a lot of messy people.
Bro.
And I ain't got time for it, bro.
And let me talk about, before I get off, Susan Crawford. This woman here won the Supreme Court seat in Wisconsin. Right. Exactly, man. Exactly. Shout out to Susan Crawford. She won the Wisconsin Supreme Court seat. All right.
What's up?
Y'all know Elon Musk wanted that thing bad. He spent $20 million trying to win. He tried to buy the election. And I'm glad people showed out, and Reed got this woman put in office.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. And I hope this is a sign of things to come. And I hope it shows Elon Musk that you can't buy an election. Just because you're the richest man in the world doesn't mean you can buy everything. So shout out to her. But here's the thing that's mind-blowing, and I predicted this too. They're saying that she cheated. They're saying that Democrats cheated, that it was stolen.
Really?
Okay, Kamala took her L, went home, did not complain. Me too, man. Did not complain, didn't whine, didn't bitch, and she still ain't whining about anything. People, at least people like, no people are not saying the election was stolen. The people on the left took the L, went on about our business, right?
It did.
But now, exactly, Matt. Exactly.
Shout out to Matt.
Now they're saying,
shout out to Matt. Bro, know his shit.
Democrats cheated. Right.
Shout out to Latrice.
According to them,
know her shit.
It's only fair when Republicans win. According to them, it's only fair when Republicans win. If Democrats win, they cheat. Isn't that? And all this shit started with Trump. It's mind-boggling, bro. It is mind-boggling, And it's crazy because they gave Trump Person of the Year. Person of the Year. They're talking about putting him on Rush. Yeah, They gave him Times Person of the Year. They're talking about putting him on Mount Rushmore, and they're talking about changing the dollar bill and putting his image on it. You mean to tell me you're going to give all these accolades? Exactly, man. Exactly. You're going to give all these accolades to a man that's tanking our economy, so he deserves to be put on Mount Rushmore? He deserves to be put on a dollar bill, and he's doing this shit? Man, they crazy, man.
Boy.
They're crazy. And then, have you heard that we're having the biggest measles outbreak, one of the biggest measles outbreak in history? Have you heard that shit?
Right now?
We're one of the biggest measles outbreaks in history. And look, yes, now RFK is telling parents to give their children vitamin A treatment. And now those kids are getting sick from it. Have you heard about that crazy shit, bro?
Oh, they getting sick off this shit that he said?
Bro.
Really?
Yeah, because of what RFK Jr. is telling. He's telling the parents.
Because he don't know what he's doing.
Children with
None of them don't know what they doing there.
Exactly.
Come on
We're
now.
in trouble. We're in trouble.
Told you that.
What we can only hope. What we can
We're
only
dealing
hope
with some special people.
Is that what we can only hope for is that Republicans will grow a spine and try to keep him in check for the next 2 years until Democrats get in there and try to control him. I'm hoping that there are some Republicans that are not afraid, that see that our country's been destroyed, and will stand up to him and say, we're not going to sit here and watch you tank this country like this. We're not going to sit idly by and let you destroy this country like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm praying to God that there's some Republicans out there that are brave enough to stand up to him. Because it seemed to me that every week it gets worse and worse, and it gets more chaotic. And it's literally to the point you say to yourself, what is going to go great? What is going to mess up this week? What is going to damage this week? That's literally where I'm at now. And they're coming out talking about Joe Biden wasn't mentally there. You can say all you want about Joe Biden, but you can say no matter how they supposedly say he had dementia or how mentally unfit he was, Joe Biden would have never done this crazy shit.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't.
I'm getting to that. Matt, tomorrow I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about that very thing tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to save that for tomorrow. Yes, and that's a damn shame. But I'm outraged. I'm outraged that our country is going down the tube like this. All right,
going straight to hell.
I'm frustrated with the fact that we got people in power that's seeing our country being destroyed and not doing anything about it. And it's heartbreaking. How bad does it have to get before somebody step in there and say, enough is enough? How far do we have to fall before somebody step in there and say, we got to stop? Somebody has to stand up and take a stand, bro.
With some common sense, D. Somebody in there, a whole lot of them got good sense. A whole lot of them got good sense. Up under him, but they trying to save their jobs, make that money, and watch other people suffer.
But let me say this one thing before I get off. Republicans are at a crossroads right now. Let me tell you why. Because I've seen MAGA Trump Republicans on TV saying that their phones are getting blown up. They're getting overwhelmed with concerned people in their districts. All right? They want them to stop Trump. So what do you do if you're a Republican? Do you listen to your constituents in your district, or you bow to Trump? It's a lose-lose situation, because if you go against Trump, then he's gonna
He's
come
fine.
at you.
He's gonna lose his job.
But if you don't listen to the people in your, then they're gonna vote you out. So if
And they need to get him out.
I would
They need
listen
to
to
get
the
him
very
out.
people that voted him in. I would listen to the very people that voted him in. We sent you there to do the bidding of the taxpayers.
That's
Not
right.
to bow to Trump.
That's right.
All right. Yep. The tide is turning. The tide is turning. All right. Nancy Pelosi predicted. She said, give them 7 months and they'll be coming back to the Democrats. And we're already 2.5 months.
And boy, you better believe they're going to come back.
People are waking up. Yes, they're already coming back. So no, I have not heard about that, man. I have not heard about that. No, I would love. I'm going to vote the 25th Amendment and remove him from office. That's what I'm hoping. But thank y'all for coming through. Tomorrow, I'm going to
shout out my people. All love.
Come back in the same kind of heat.
Latrice.
I'm not going to spend as much time.
Queen of the Stream. Brian.
I'm going to talk about other things. But
Matt. Will.
I had to get this off my chest. And
coming in.
I want to say thank you to everybody that came through. Latrice, Matt, Will, Francie. And I want to say, me too, I'm wondering now. I'm wondering now. I'm going to look into that. But
and put God first. Keep it gangster. Keep it 100.
Right.
Keep it 100 with yourself and with others. Don't fake. I don't like fakers. I've been around a lot too many fake. God is good.
To get that off my chest.
Wassler Mafia. Thank
you, Latrice.
Queen of the Stream. That was up.
Thank you, man. Thank
you.
And like
let me send a shout out to Latrice and them pictures. Hey, let me send a shout out to Latrice and them pictures on Facebook. I don't know what she's trying to do. Cut it out, Latrice. I see you. I see you.
Good in those pictures.
Yeah, I see you. She didn't have the glasses on in the car. Let her know you don't get on Facebook like that.
I gotta check them out.
Let her know you don't get on Facebook like that. I do. But please.
But bro, let me say before we get off. Let me say before we get off, bro. Hashtag we tried to tell them. Me, you, Matt, Latrice, we tried to tell them. We tried to tell them. For 4 years, we tried to tell them. And now look what's happening. Look what's happening. All right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. If y'all got the time, we'll be back on tomorrow at the same time. Until then, much love and respect to y'all. Peace.